Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. This is a battle on the Glacier map, and we're following Rimac from Fiddy Clan in the Bisonte C45. You've seen Rimac playing on quite a few of my videos. He's a good player. And Bisonte, as you know, is the new Tier 8 premium Italian heavy tank with the auto reloading mechanism, similar to the Progetto M46. Anyway, let's see how this plays out, but Remac's heading to the south area, which is basically a road that goes around right the outside of the map, but so you just get sort of head-on confrontations, but you do have opportunities to shoot down onto the middle area and also to where the TDs are when you get closer. So it is a bit risky, but he's got a lot of support here. So heavy tanks go up to the north area, as you can see where the T29 is and the IS-2-2. In fact, look like there's a pair of them there. And typically the medium tanks come down here, but with Rimac support, this could be a good push on this side. Just got a Charioteer, G-Re, Panther, and a Panther 2. So he's top tier, Tier 8, in a Tier 8, Tier 7 game. So that will stand in good stead, I would think, in terms of armour penetration and the armour thickness he's got. And you're probably aware that the frontal armour of the Bisonte is spaced armour, or is covered in spaced armour, so it's got reasonable protection against heat and HESH rounds there. Not that you'll find too many of those, I wouldn't think, but anyway, we'll see how that goes on. So as you can see, it's a pretty narrow path here, but it does have quite a few exits. And it looks like they're a bit stalled here. Perhaps the TDs are just waiting to get a go. Alright, there's a Cherry in front of them, which is Tier 7. And so Rimac can put in his hits there, and then it goes down to the Panther 2. You know, do get spotted there, and he bounces around from STA2. He finds a T25 AT in front of him, puts his last round in there. Now he really has to wait for at least one round, but preferably two to even 3 rounds to reload. But as long as that T25 is being held up. And there you go, taken out by Jagdpanther. Now that's poor old Darth Cavalier there. I like Darth there. It's a well-known player, to me anyway. Okay, so quite a few tanks have been spotted there. There's the RHM Borzik and the LKV-2, which Rimac disposes of. So that brings up to 1200, nearly 1300 damage. Now, the spot that it's going to, it is exposed to the centre of the map there, but as you can see, there are TDs hiding behind here, and he finds the Borsig, and for some reason he bounced the incoming round from the Borsig, so that must have been poorly aimed, I would think. Bit of bad luck there for the Borsig, but he avoided getting 750 damage, which is more than half his health, so that would have been pretty bad. Anyway, got a Carnarvon there as well, and he's got the other tanks flanking, so hopefully they can distract the Carnarvon. He can come around and basically poke on him. Does he know? Oh, there you go. Carnarvon's been ammo-racked by the Challenger. So they've just got the Borsig here, but the Borsig will be lighting them up. If he gets too close, he gets lit, and there you go. You've got artillery on the other side, as well as probably some tank destroyers. So you guys been lit by the proximity of the Borsig. Can come around, take a shot. Does get rid of the Borsig, but he takes a hit from the Super Hellcat, and he finds an IS there. The Super Hellcat's gone behind there. The IS has put in another hit on him. So he's lost a little bit of health. He's still got 1000 hit points, which is quite reasonable. But he's going to drop down here and take another round to get closer to the IS while he reloads. And potentially take advantage of the heavy tanks on the other side being distracted and facing a different direction, but he can't quite get a shot on that T20. I think he's just waiting for his rounds to reload there. And I think he's going to allow his own team to focus on the tanks around the cap area. It's really just an artillery and a super Hellcat, so not a lot of hit points there as such. Although that IS looks like he was trying to come around on him, but I think Rimac's looking at the heavy tanks there, saying better opportunities for getting damage. So not only has he got nearly 2,500 hit points of damage, he's also got a very similar amount of assisted damage. So that comes from being near the front and spotting for your partners. So he's got nearly 4.7k of combined damage there, which is pretty good. But it's 10 to 5, so the win is on its way. So I'm going to say, yeah, don't drop the ball here. And the enemy's starting to melt there. The T-29 looks like he's doing his job, but he is taking some hits there. Is he going to last against the STA-2? Well, he's got an ML2. Look at him. Rimac puts a big hit on the STA on the ML and finishes him off with his second go. The T-29's just gone down. The STA-1 is the next target. And in fact, it's only the STA-1 and a Hellcat left. So the kills have been racking up. And there's the STA-1. He's running away. Can Rimac get a shot on him? He's gone behind a rock. Probably need all three of his shells to penetrate to get rid of that STA-1, but he would have better DPM, I would think. There goes the STA-1. Yep, he gets his first shot in. The STA-1's not even facing him. Oh, he's probably trying to turn around at this point. No, well, he's turning his gun. Second shot went in, third shot, and that is the game. 3.7k direct damage, 2.3 of assisted damage. So that was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge and the High Caliber Award for that battle. 3.7k of direct damage, 2.3, nearly 2.4k of assisted damage. Quite a good result there. Managed to get 4 kills as well. And 250k of credits, so we'll have a look at that. The Christmas missions are on, so that probably explains most of that as well. 1532 base experience. That's a very good result there, probably mainly assisted by the assisted damage as well. Supported there by the T-29 we saw on the heavy tank line, so good on you there, Hairy Wookie, for helping the win. And the Challenger as well did a reasonable chunk of damage as well. On the other side, the Tiger 2 did probably the most there. Shots fired 14, 12 of those hit, all hits penetrated. Gave him his damage total, and he managed to block nearly 1.4k of damage from his armor, which yeah, exceeded almost his total hit points there. Anyway, great result, Rimac, and thanks for the content. Any comments below?